Yo, Womboos. Hey, stuck. Oh, shoot. I forgot I had that on. Let me turn that off. Get out of here. You don't want to hear double of me. That's for sure. That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. It's already bad enough with one of me, you know? Like, gosh darn it. I was playing around with the freaking audio settings and forgot to turn that off. Rip my life. Rip my life. What's up, Omega? Glad you showed up, dude. I'm pretty sure not many people will show up today, but we're okay. I really wanted to do this because I haven't done it in a while. I'm gonna eat this. Oh, it's so good. This is my SMBR. You know my life. So, hold on, give me a minute. Oh, I'm eating peanut. Not peanuts. I'm eating M&Ms. The peanuts ones. Oh, it's so good. Almost done. Hold on. I haven't seen this, so this will be good. Hopefully. No, you're gonna wish it was good. We're watching the second movie of this. When you haven't watched the first one, I'm sorry. I did a stream on the first movie of this already, and I can't find it. I can't freaking find it, and it makes me want to cry, man. But don't worry, I am recording this one for sure, so I will definitely have this one. But yeah, I'll definitely have this one. I don't know why I can't find the other one though. I wish I found the other one, man. But yeah, we're gonna watch the second one of this. I didn't like the first one whatsoever, because freaking it was just like ripping off on a lot of other stuff, and I just wasn't feeling it, man. I felt like they could have done more. I felt like the premise of how this whole movie started was a lot more interesting than the freaking what we got in the first movie, because honestly the premise of the pre-law was it the freaking prelude or whatever, the prelogue or whatever to this was a lot more interesting. So I haven't seen it. I read that already. I don't care. I'll watch it anyways. Yeah, I mean, that's what I pretty much do for most terrible things. I just like whatever. I'm watching it anyways because I like to freaking torture myself with bad freaking gosh darn Netflix series. I don't know why I did that to myself. Really, I don't know. I wish I knew, but I do it anyways. I do it anyways. So here we go. Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, go. Here we go. So this is gonna be a commentary. Let me turn on my music. That would help probably a little bit. Oh man. So basically, I'm just be commentating over this, giving my personal criticisms and whatnot. I've been watching a lot of Godzilla movies, so I've been in the mood for Godzilla, and I forgot this even came out, so I was just like, oh, this is out, might as well watch it, stream it. Are they gonna go over like what happened in the last movie or no? Let's see. I didn't like the way the first movie started off. It just started off like in the middle of something, so at least this feels a bit better already. Because it feels like a continuation at least. Oh, my life. But how? So, oh gosh, that's a big Godzilla. That's actually the biggest Godzilla, I believe, so far. At my life. Oh my gosh. Sure did. Might be. Get the heck out of there. That guy's spooked. Yeah, it's the animation. Which honestly, the animation's like, eh. I'm not a crazy huge fan of this animation that a lot of Netflix series are done in. It's okay. Gosh darn, freaking screen. It's not the greatest animation ever. Gosh, why is this music so loud? That was random freaking music too. Like the score was just like building up to something, and then it just died. Like, I don't even freaking know, dude. That was some random music in there. Like, the fudge was that? Like, it felt like it was building up to something. I don't even know what the fudge this is. So this Godzilla is pretty freaking crazy. It's got new abilities that previous Godzillas never really had before. I don't know what we're watching here now. Oh, is this the title screen? It is. Alright. I don't know. There's just not much to this series that makes you want to be like, oh my gosh, this is Godzilla, you know? I mean, we just had a whole opening scene of talking. Man. Like, gosh, darn it. Rip my life. Like, and I know most Godzilla movies don't really start off with fighting, but freaking, I mean, they get to the point pretty quickly. You know? Like, man. Gosh darn it, man. This guy's got booty dust all over him. Why does he look so dusty? Now, this guy is I mean, it's cool that they made the attempt to look at that booty dust. Look at that booty dust. Let's see. I should have just watched Extinction. Hurt my life. Should have watched just Shin Godzilla, dude. Although, to be honest, Shin Godzilla is like freaking, the characters in there are like not that interesting, and it's really honestly, it's almost non-existent, really. Really, like, any characters that are likable, or, you know, yeah, for the most part. But I mean, it's whatever. I mean, the Godzilla in Shin Godzilla is probably the most terrifying Godzilla I have ever personally witnessed. Like, honestly, I don't know about anyone else, but I haven't been really that scared of Godzilla, like, as an idea, as a thought. I mean, I know, like, in the original Godzilla in 1954 was supposed to be, you know, really scary because it's supposed to be the ideal of, you know, the freaking, you know, nukes we dropped on Japan and stuff, and it's supposed to be the embodiment of that, you know. And yeah, you know, ever since then, really, ever since 1954, I mean, Godzilla, I mean, maybe back in the day it was pretty scary to watch, but although Godzilla had its weird, goofy time period in the 70s, but pretty much since I grew up, you know, when I was growing up with Godzilla, I was never really scared of Godzilla, so to say. Like, I never really, like, feared the idea of Godzilla. And then when I saw Shin Godzilla in theaters, I was legit scared of the thought of something like this even being real. You know, like, I mean, it probably won't ever happen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. But the idea that a Shin Godzilla could exist was just terrifying, because the things that Godzilla was doing was just insane. I was just like, oh gosh, this is scary. But anywho, back to this freaking garbage. This is our wonderful pro tag that you know, gets through everything in the movie A-okay. And the first movie was just awful because he was basically locked up. He was held captive by the people that he was with because he did a thing in the beginning of the movie that was oddly placed in the beginning. And yeah, it was like, oh hey, you're smart, we still need to use you, but we'll still lock you up. And then it gets to the point where, hey, there's no one else to lead the team, we'll make you leader now, kind of thing. And it's just like, oh, this is convenient. Oh shoot, everything got jacked up here. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, what just happened? Where's my chat? Where did my chat go? My chat's here. Why is my chat there? Go back over there. Look, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, chat? Stop those. There we go. Oh look, there's that one waifu. Here she comes. Wait, did my subtitle? Oh no, okay, the subtitles are still there. Freaking rip, dude. Everything got weird when I unplugged my screen because it was being weird. But yeah, there's just a lot of convenient writing. Like, this guy's like freaking just way too much plot armor for me. I'm sorry. But I mean, alright, I'm at the movie if you keep messing up screen. I freaking swear, man. Hey, listen. I don't know what that means. Oi. So, pretty much, without any explanation, she's one of the humans that have been left here on the planet and somehow survived. Somehow survived for 20,000 years. Even though there was monsters everywhere. Like, in the beginning, like, leading up to this planet of monsters or planet of Godzilla, freaking, there was a bunch of monsters everywhere. Every monster you can think of that was in Godzilla. And they were all taking over. And it sounded all... Oh, wow, you're there too. Freaking gosh darn you. Freaking stupid thing, man. I'm so scared. I really wanted to see the beginning of this, like the whole prologue of this, honestly. You're right, Omega. Freaking goon. Yeah, the prologue of this was a lot more interesting. You had literally every monster in existence, man. Every monster in existence when it comes to these kaiju booty was in the freaking beginning of all this. But you didn't know that unless you watched the first one or you read the novel that's only in Japanese. Rip my life. Why couldn't we get that translated? Oh, she's still alive somehow. Of course you guys don't have bullets. GG. G freaking G, homies. G freaking G. What are you Someone take the gun away from this goon, please. Look at him. He should not even be close to any firing weapons whatsoever. You guys are all running out of bullets. Y'all gonna get messed up now. Y'all gonna get jumped. They're completely surrounded. Oh no! How do you people survive all this? How did they survive all this, man? Freaking monsters are everywhere, bro. You right? I could have told all y'all that. Y'all was freaking running out of bullets like crazy. Cry. Hopefully this has, I don't know, man. Hopefully we see a lot more monsters other than like generic monsters that we saw in the last freaking movie, and then we finally saw Godzilla. We finally saw Godzilla, and then there was generic monster A, and then there was Godzilla. Like, that was it. So hopefully we see like Mothra or freaking something, man. Like, right in my life. I mean, I like the attempt that they got here with. I mean, at least they're making the attempt of like making these characters interesting. It just didn't go out so well in the first movie. It really didn't. Like, in the first movie, they try to like make you like really care about, you know, a freaking group of people, and it just didn't work because it's just like, all right, well, we know nothing about them, so how can I be attached to characters I know nothing about? Like, okay. It's a whole city down there. It's the booty people. It sounds so wrong. It's the booty people. They getting that booty down there. The fuck you get down there? Well, why didn't you guys figure that out in the first movie though? The fudge is this? Oh my gosh, help me. So are you guys captured? Hostages? What is this? Could be the booty powder. Or the... What? The fudge? Is that like the... Is that supposed to be the reference to the insect people in like the freaking old freaking 70s movie? I forgot which one it was. Is that what the... Is that the one he was trying to reference? What the heck? Freaking savage over there. I wouldn't know. Gosh darn Omega. Know your Godzilla booty, gosh darn it. We're gonna watch every Godzilla movie now. We're gonna watch every one of them now. Why is everything coming out of your mouth so dark? Like, the fudge? Yeah, y'all would have been dead by now, let's be honest. Y'all had no guns. Y'all can't fight. Oh yeah, I forgot this goon is the leader still. Oh yeah, that's what I mentioned before. Freaking gosh darn it. Hurt my life. They made him the leader just because. Just because. Like, to me, it's just the way that he became in charge of everything is just so ham-fisted in just because the story demands it to be that way. Like, we need him to take charge of everything. Like, gosh darn it. You're that booty girl with the booty powder. You're that booty girl with booty powder, aren't you? Oh my gosh. God, someone shut this fool up, man. We don't know what they're gonna do. He's like, they're gonna sacrifice us. Are they like the new Mothra twins? Oh, yep. That sounds like that's like some Mothra booty right there. Yeah, that's some Mothra booty. Eggs, all that. Got the twins. Definitely Mothra. So a new Mothra hasn't been born for like 20 freaking thousand years. I still wouldn't know. Gosh darn Omega. I'm gonna come find Omega and we're gonna watch freaking Godzilla movies all day. Are you talking about shooting those people that they saw earlier? Did they even die? It didn't look like they die. Godzilla! why hasn't any other monster tried to stop Godzilla? That's way too many people in my freaking head. And the egg has just been there? The fudge. Oh man. It just doesn't make sense if there's still other monsters around. They wouldn't try to take down Godzilla. It's just so weird. I mean, I know Godzilla's the, king of all monsters, but freaking still, like, won't even try. You won't even try though. Like, I don't know. Didn't stop any of the other monsters in the other movies. Like, oh no, Godzilla's freaking doing booty things to freaking the world. Gotta stop him. Let's go get him. We could just try. But how? What? But where are you getting this though? Where is this headcanon? Like like this guy's just spouting out just freaking booty that just the fudge. Kong versus Godzilla? That'll be not next year. That'll probably be like 2020. Well, there's no hope. Alright, time to go to another Oh, this guy needs to stop. My problem is that the Professor Science dude is literally coming up with some crazy headcanon booty without actual proof. Like, where's the scientific proof of all this? Where are you getting? Like, every time we meet with this dude, he's spouting some crazy nonsense about who these people are. What are they exactly? Without any scientific, like, facts. Freaking, like, what is happening? Like, that's so lazy. Like, even a simple blood test would just fix that whole entire logic gap there. Like, oh yeah, I got a blood sample of them. This is what da-da-da-da-da. Like, what the fudge is happening? Oh my gosh. I'm freaking triggered right now just on that alone. Like, I'm just triggered on that alone, dude. Oh, I don't think King Kong's in this movie, by the way. Oh man, I think they're just gonna save that for America's version of King Kong versus Godzilla. Oh, rip my life, dude. The freaking professor guy's like, well, they might be a subspecies of da 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 da. I was like, all right, well, where's the proof of that? You have any proof of this? Where is it? I would like to see it. like you got some charts, some holographic charts, like the fudge. Oh my gosh, this movie. Oh, help me. My gosh, I'm so triggered right now because of that, because it's just like, really, you're just gonna like come up with that booty? Just like, it must be gut. Yeah, he's a professor going off of his gut feeling and going off a headcanon, dude. Like, my gosh. Like, anything that scientific needs to be explained somehow in some way. Like I said, the easiest thing he could have done was like, hey, I have... Oh my gosh, here he goes. Hold on. But it's like you can just easily like freaking fix that logic gap with like, oh hey, I had like a blood like, because these guys are basically have like future technology, right? He could have been like, hey, I had like a freaking blood testing machine on me, like a small miniature one or whatever. I tested out their blood, and hey, I found this, this, and this, and it could be this, this, and this, but it's still too diluted to like be 100% sure. But you know, that's my theory for the most part, because there is signs of this, this, and that. You know, it's like, like the fudge. She well, one's giving you the mad face, like the stank eye, like it's that one right there on the freaking left. Oh, don't fudge. I hate my life, dude. Hate my life, dude. Rip my life, man. Oh, what is that? Hold up. Don't walk in there. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this chick? Freaking. Oh my gosh. Why would she go on her own though? Oh my gosh. Go ahead, shoot it. Run, get out of there. Why would you go on your own? You don't know where you are. Like, only their weapons can pierce it. Okay. Alright, so only their weapons can freaking murder those, whatever those were. That's nice. He noticed something about him. It's like at a stone. Oh, look, it's the generic freaking dragons. What? Like, do these creatures must have a hive mind? Cause how'd they know they were there? Yeah, that's like a full squad right there, if you ask me. Who it? Oh, well, it was freaking that guy. And these guys are just up there, just. Can you guys do something? Wow. Don't you love those one characters that are in space not doing anything? Hurt my life. What purpose does this scene serve right now? That's my question. There we go. I'm like, if they're just gonna keep, I'm like, if they're gonna keep talking again, and they do nothing, I'm like, Of course you will. They all go down. watch almost everybody leave. You sure did. For story reasons. You would say something. So they're probably going to make another Mecha Godzilla, I'm guessing. Unless they find the one. I don't know. Unless they find the freaking Mecha Godzilla, the other Mecha Godzilla, and like halfway rebuild that. Called it. He still sounds unsure. Oh no. He still sounds unsure, dude. Go back to the shop. You decide. Oh, so emotional. Yay. Yay. Now everyone believes in them. Yay. Music doesn't really fit the mood. I know, right? Tell me about it, dude. One of the twins looks so mad, dude. And the music is all over the place. Especially in the beginning. I was like, the fudge was that for? Oh no, please don't stop. Oh, did you? When? When did you research this? This is so lazy. I just want one scene when this man is freaking researching. Just one. I can't believe this dude, because every time he walks in the scene, he just talks. He's not actually doing anything that's like freaking research related. Oh my gosh, save me. Just one scene, that's it. That's all I ask. One scene of him on his holographic booty computer. Oh, they're mad. Oh man. Help me. I just don't like how they're throwing out this information. But how did you figure that out? We know you need to defeat Godzilla. You said that for the freaking first movie. The entire first movie. Like some freaking gosh darn rip-off bootleg freaking Aaron Yeager. Oh man. Oh no, generic monsters again. Oh, how I would love to see a different monster than these. Like any monster. Get him. You go, girl. Oh, the fudge? Nani? Is that another monster? It has to be. What? What? Oh, is that the metal you guys are talking about? So what? It's just like it just instantly kills anything that's like Godzilla freaking DNA related. Doesn't look much of a city, more like a freaking nuclear place. Maybe the nano metal has a mind of its own and made this. Oh, what a dumb name. Oh my freaking gosh. What a stupid name. That's lame, exactly. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Rip my life, dude. What is this movie? Like, Mechagodzilla is basically a robot that is Godzilla-like, or in one of the movies it actually was pretending to be the real Godzilla. And it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of calling a place Godzilla City? Like, what purpose does that serve, really? Like, that's just some laziness. Out of all the things you could have called it, I know, Omega, dude. Dude, I just can't right now. I just can't right now, dude. Rip my life. They could have named it anything. They could have named it anything, man. Anything. But why is it specifically Mechagodzilla City? Like, how would you even know that? Like, what is this? Nanomania? I don't know. Nano. It didn't even have to be. It could have been named Salvation or something. You know, it could have been like freaking some kind of thing like that. Like, welcome to the city. Welcome to the city of salvation, or something. Like, that has a better ring to it than freaking Mechagodzilla City. Like, the fudge, man. Anything that isn't Mechagodzilla City. I know, dude. Just say this with me. Say this with me. The city of salvation. Like, freaking. Gosh darn it, man. Help me. Help me, please. Help me. But did you just say the plans were gone a while ago? Like a while ago? But all of a sudden, because this place is still around, and apparently it's like, I don't know if this is like a part of Mechagodzilla or an actual city. Like, it's super freaking weird. I'm about to watch it again. I'm about to watch this movie again to understand it. What? Why was that even put there? I don't even know. It's like we're going inside a monster. Like, thanks for the input, I guess. The entire time so far was walking, planning, very minor fighting. Dude, this is killing me. Help me. This just, I don't even know. This just doesn't sound good. This sounds like something's gonna murder him. Don't tell me it's still there. Is Mechagodzilla really still there after they said, like, oh no, it's destroyed, it's not there? No. Right, my life, dude. Well, isn't it made out of nano metal? Oh gosh. I can't tell what's the head. Really? That's convenient. You freaking got the key switch in your freaking. Oh my gosh, what is happening? What is this? What is this music? Are we about to freaking do some Gundam movie like the fudge? Okay. Okay, so the overpowered nanometal created the city. Okay, that's confirmed. But why would it? So if this city never existed, why did you call it Mechagodzilla City? Why not just call it nothing? I'm so confused. Or did it expand the city? I don't freaking know. Yeah, exactly why even name it. I don't know. Dude, I am so confused right now. All this is so convenient. Like, he's like, oh yeah, I could turn it on from my freaking watch. My freaking Apple Watch. Oh, man. This nanometal sounds so broken, dude. This thing is so broken. This Godzilla is asleep. Good night. Help me. Oh, this it as well. Probably. Man, hopefully that cloud stays there. Don't let the weather change or you guys are done for. Freaking rip my life. It's just because of the cloud, though. That cloud, though. That cloud is the only thing that's saving us. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh my gosh. That 1 second delay, though. I'm dying of boredom now. So it's not Mecha Godzilla. Is there anything in this movie that... Oh my gosh. I would love to see something from, you know, the older movies, but I guess no. Same here. I'd be done watching if I weren't an Ace TAKU stream. Rip. So basically, they're gonna do the thing that they did in the last movie. This is so broken. Oh my gosh, this is so broken. He was like, this place makes us really, really powerful and not like let us fatigue and give us endless energy so we can handle it. My gosh, this convenient writing is convenient. Holy frick. Might as well give him a Superman cape and freaking let this fool fly and punch Godzilla in the face, dude. Freaking nerf, please. Yes, Omega. Broken, please nerf. Oh my gosh. Someone fix their freaking Godzilla video game here. Like, the fudge is this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. People, what is this broken boot? I knew Nanometal was broken to begin with, man. And now it's even just ridiculously broken. It has way too many freaking gosh darn properties to it that is just helping out so much. Is there any drawback to Nanometal? I can't think of one. Maybe you guys can. I can't. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what I think. I think this booty's broken as heck. I hope y'all get destroyed by Godzilla. I really do. Because this crap is too broken. Why are you guys even doubting? Why is there even doubt at this point? Okay. Why is there even doubt amongst you freaking gosh darn goons? Just why? This is the only thing you have left. There is no other options. There's no other options whatsoever. If this doesn't work, you're all dead. And why would you even doubt Nanometal? Because first off, it's broken as heck. Okay? It's broken as heck. It can freaking create a city. Freaking make a robot out of it. Freaking make people into Superman. Like, why would you even doubt the Nanometal for a second? At what I'm seeing here, there is no drawback from Nanometal so far. This Nanometal is so hyped up. It is unbelievable. I hope Godzilla just tears the Nanometal into just shreds. Just like freaking grated cheese, man. Godzilla just scratched that Nanometal on his butt and just grate it, dude. Put it on a freaking taco or something. Like, I don't know, man. Put it on some macaroni. Anything, man. Like, gosh darn it. This series. Oh, help. Freaking help me. Freaking help me, please. Oh my gosh. I'm sure to succeed. Someone help me. I need help. Oh, excuse me. you think you're obsessed? Oh, you're funny. At least you're self-aware. You were going freaking Eren Yeager on the freaking first movie, dude. I will kill Godzilla, man. Oh my goodness. Grandpa, that one guy, we only freaking barely got like a minute of actual time with, and then he's gone. And you know, I would have cared a bit more if I don't know, actually got character development of him with the characters we're watching right now when they were little. But you know, we didn't get that, so That's so sweet. How much you want to freaking bet he's connected to Godzilla somehow? And that's why he's like on my chest. He turns into like a half Godzilla, half human hybrid, and freaking destroy Godzilla somehow. He'll turn into a freaking Titan like Eren Yeager and just freaking mess him up. Oh my gosh. About what? The booty powder? That booty powder's messing him up. I'm actually glad you have your computer up and you look like you did some research finally. It's just all I wanted. I wanted you to not walk in a scene and give me exposition of your research when we haven't actually seen it. I do not get the purpose of this character yet, and it's been a whole 2 movies now. Help me. Come, step into my office. I'll give you that booty powder you're looking for. I know you want it. I know you're addicted to it. I know you're addicted to it, bro. Let me help you. Let me take the edge off. Well, your track record's not the best. You kind of murdered a bunch of people in the last movie. You should be questioning a lot of things. You should actually be crying because you killed a lot of people in the last movie. But nope, didn't shred a single tear. Not even a little. And yet, I'm supposed to care about this character being the main protag. Yeah. My freaking life. You don't want that booty to come over to the earth and mess it up. Probably King Nagora or something. Come by and frickin' destroy everything. He shall not be named. So don't say his name. It's like, I'll say it, gosh darn it. I want King Nagora to come over here and just freaking mess all y'all up, because all y'all crazy. All y'all crazy with this broken metal. Freaking convenient writing. Oh, what is this? No means no. Remember that one time there was that one awkward moment where that one character whispered something to that other character, and then we knew nothing about it, and then it would be probably relevant freaking in the third movie? That was that. That was that one time. That was that one time. Why is there a is that their way of like is that their way to like tell you that they're using telepathy, that awful ringing noise? Oh gosh, don't let your dogs watch this movie, they'll probably freaking go crazy. I'm fine now. I have my resolve. And with the power of friendship and this broken metal booty, I'm gonna freaking save everyone and destroy Godzilla. Oh my gosh, so predictable. So predictable. Oh my gosh! She's killing him! Stop! No, stop her! She's sucking the life force out of it. They're looking at him like, the fuck is she doing? Omega. Omega's like, Omega's dying. Stop her, please. Share me your energy. I love those people that are up there doing nothing. They're the best kind of people. Rip my life. What's the point of cutting back to them? Mecha Godzilla City. That's what everyone wanted to see. Mecha Godzilla City, not Mecha Godzilla. No, who wants to see Mecha Godzilla? Not me. I wanted to see Mecha Godzilla City. Is that dude dying? I think he's dead. I think he just died out of nowhere. That random death, though. Remember, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone was. I forgot who was there when I had the conversation about character deaths. But yeah, that's a character death that really shouldn't happen. It, like, freaking, it happened way too quick. I would have made it more of a surprise death, like he got discovered or something. Like, gosh darn it, man. Oh man, help me. No, don't do it. There's something that's killing people. Oh, so broken. The most broken city ever. I swear. One more thing. Oh. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so broken. No, this music doesn't fit. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. So loud, I know, right? It really is loud. It's louder than the dialogue. It's crazy. I mean, what? I mean, they're not forcing you guys yet to freaking become one with the city. Of course she's on their side. 'Cause conflict. Oh, this fighting. My gosh, help me. Oh gosh, help me. It's freaking... I can't believe it. It's just so much of... There's just so much that's going on, but at the same time, nothing is gotten done yet. What kind of freaking Godzilla roar was that? The fudge? Is that even a roar? Sound like distorted freaking speakers, dude. That's a shame. That's a freaking shame. It sounded like that triggered sound effect. It really did, didn't it? Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about that, dude. Oh, that killed me. I'm dead now. Oh, I'm gonna be over here in the dead zone if you need me. I'll be in the shadow realm. It did sound like the it sounded like me. I'm gonna roar like that when I get triggered. Rip my life. Rip my life, dude. Oh, help me. Oh. Godzilla, stop moving to freaking charge up that atomic breath. Please murder them all. Please. I'm rooting for you, Godzilla. I want this movie to end. Don't make a third movie. Please. I'm going to talk over this guy. Please. Oh, please. Pretty please. Wipe it out in one hit. Please. Do it. I want you to do it. Oh my gosh. It blocked it. It would block it. Overpower City is overpowered. Rip my freaking life, dude. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope he freaking mad dashes over to you and freaking does a point blank shot. Of course, it hit the freaking one weapon that will finish it off. Or finish Godzilla off. Oh, rip my life, help me. This is a weird conflict because it's like, it's not like anyone in this room has any other option. Oh, what is happening? It's not actually Mecha Godzilla though. That's a problem I have here. Like, they kind of, oh my freaking gosh, dude. This series is already painted in a corner already, and you don't want to do that. No. Like you don't want to paint yourself in a corner, bro. Like when you're painting the floor, you want to work backwards, not forwards. Like, oh man, I'll get into it maybe a little bit later about that. Oh freaking! Hopefully I remember. Oh, rip my life. Just the whole direction of this doesn't even feel like a Godzilla. It just doesn't even feel like a Godzilla kind of movie or animation or whatever, dude. Like, it's just so like left field. I mean, it does nothing to like, it does nothing to pay homage to kaiju, to the kaiju genre, like whatsoever, man. It's really freaking weird. Oh, gosh darn. And you know what? Like, no one's losing out on this thing either. Because it's through Netflix and freaking... I guess when you, like, order stuff for the original series, it's just like, you know, Netflix is just like, alright, we'll order that. We'll order this, order that. No biggie. We got money to still survive. You know? So it's like, no one's losing out on this. Like... Freaking, you can just create garbage after garbage on a Netflix original series, and it's fine, because there's just really no punishment. Like, if it was a movie, and it did bad, like, if this came out in the theaters, and it did bad, definitely, they probably wouldn't make another one. If it was a television show that had bad ratings, yeah, it would get canceled. You know, depending on that network, whether they care or not that it's bad. But it's like Netflix is just like, oh, well, it's garbage. It's okay. We'll still put it up there. Like, it doesn't matter. We'll have like 50 other gosh darn Netflix original series. It's like, no biggie. Oh, gosh darn quality. Gosh darn quality. I'm sorry. Did the floor go invisible? Like, his feet wasn't connecting to anything? Oh my gosh. Oh, there goes the trigger freaking sound effect. That's me. I feel like I'm the Godzilla in this movie right now. I'm just like, where are they? Where are these goons? I'm gonna take them all down. End this freaking gosh darn series. Oh, that Godzilla roar, man, that's underwhelming as heck, though. Omega's dying, dude. I'm killing Omega. Oh, rip my life, help me. Oh, he's gonna get you. Godzilla's heat ray. I'm not. I can get nitpicky about that, but my gosh, whatever. It's just a name. Oh, help me. It's a trap. There's a third movie left, by the way. So I'm pretty sure they're not gonna. I'm just letting you know right now. Spoiler alert. I don't think they're gonna do it. There's another movie they gotta do. And what movie would that be based off of? Definitely not on any other monster. Because freaking we haven't seen any other monster from any of the freaking kaiju freaking movies. Like, rip my life. Oh no, he's triggered. Run. He's gonna get you. No. No, please. Shoot it. Or don't shoot it. Watch him hop out of there. By the way, the whole situation of them sacrificing themselves and becoming one with the city, completely gone. Completely not a big deal anymore in this moment in time. So why even bring it up? Why even make it a thing? It was like conflict that was there that didn't need to be there. Rip my life, dude. Oh. Yes! He was good. Wait, what? Are you serious? Did they somehow control him to get out the way? What just happened? What just happened? Hold up. Gosh darn it, man. Isn't this like such an emotional thing? Oh my gosh. I mean, this movie is just a disappointment just in general, because it's just nothing to really do with the kaiju genre. I don't know what this is. Some anime booty. Yep. Rip my life, dude. Like, I watch Godzilla to see Godzilla either destroy a bunch of crap, right, or fight other monsters. That's the kaiju genre. That's it right there. Fight other monsters or destroy the city, stop them somehow, just like this, but where it's more interesting and has, I don't know, most of the time monsters involved. So, yeah. I can tell you one thing, the older movies don't have the broken gosh darn cities like this, that's for sure. No broken cities that can do anything. That can do anything and everything. And apparently freaking make people into Superman. Go get him. Go get him, I guess. I love guns just shooting. Shots of guns, turrets shooting. That's the best kind of... That's the best kind of action right there. They just animated that once and then just reversed it and just keep reusing it. Ain't that great? Ain't that great? Ain't that some good stuff? Get you some of that. Get him. I hope this thing just freaking destroys everyone in the end. It's not. He's not even firing back. Oh my gosh! Help! Please fire back. Just for like one shot. Just one shot. One shot, please. Oh, here it comes. Yeah. Oh no! Let's see. Is the volume too loud now? Let's turn it down. There we go. Oh, do it. There it is. You did it. Everything's going as planned. Please say nope. Oh gosh, it's gonna happen, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Please. Please say nope. Please say nope. Wow. It didn't blow up like the first one. It's still alive. I still have hope. I still have hope for the king of the monsters. Watch him like freaking revive him. That's a reviving whatever that is. Oh my gosh. Is he just turning into lava putty? Like, what is this? Oh wow, your Discord is messed up, bro. His Discord is all jacked up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Here we go. Yes, there's something happening. I love it. I love it already. Please. Please destroy it all. Please destroy it all. Please destroy it all. Destroy this broken city that never should have existed in the first place. But only because this stupid goon who wrote this freaking painted themselves in a corner to where they had to make something this crazy to get the plot going. Gosh darn it, man. Oh, over 1,000, like the freaking one, the Godzilla vs. Destroyer movie. Oh, I hope it transforms into freaking like Godzilla 2000 and just destroy everything. Oh, look at that reused shot there. Oh, yes. 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 Everyone run. What genius? I told y'all to get out of there. Oh my gosh, this guy. His mouth isn't even moving. Rip my life, the animation. Man, if they die for nothing, like, freaking rip. What do you do? I don't think that's the best idea, but okay, go for it. Why not? I think you should all run. You should all run. I mean, that thing's getting hot. Look at it. Look, she's about to pass out. She can't stand the heat. I don't blame her. That look hot as heck. Yeah, that's not working. You should just run. Just run. Watch these guys get sucked up into the freaking Godzilla thing. Of course he'll save those people, I guess, then. Another shot reused. Oh boy. They love reusing those shots, man, I tell you. In our final form? What is this, Dragon Ball Z? What is this final form crap? Oh yeah, that's a lot of time. What? Oh no. Wait, what? Oh my gosh. It's too late. Sorry. Alright, so this is a pretty cool twist, I guess. Oh gosh, that was stupid. Well, it's too late for that. Bye. Why would you drop the gun? No. Oh boy. Let me guess. He's gonna get her out of there. The one dude that's still left is gonna bomb. How are you still moving? What is he gonna do about her? She's just freaking out. Because he's immune to it, because reasons. I told you he's got some weird booty with him, dude. He's like half human, half something something. He's immune to everything and anything because he's some crazy hybrid special human person thing. It should be priority, but you know, added more conflict already. Like, Godzilla's not a big enough conflict already. Like, rip my life, dude. What is the priorities of this gosh darn freaking series, man? Like, doesn't anyone get it? Like, Godzilla alone is a force of nature, dude. Oh my gosh. Help me. Rip my life. Like, Godzilla alone is already a huge problem. Why are they tacking on all these other little things? Like, I don't know, man. Got multiple voices talking. Got my voice. You got like freaking 3 other voices. 2 other voices. Help me. I don't even know. I don't know either, dude. For once, the music fits the scene at least. They got that going for them. How are these guys still talking? I thought they were supposed to be dead. That's true. Yeah, man. Freaking, at least the music is matching finally. So, to defeat a monster, you must become a monster kind of idea, right? My gosh, just do something already. Why are they still there on the mountain? Frickin', they should run. By the way, we did get a Mothra, like, hint, but guess what? No Mothra. Oh my gosh. You did it. Goodbye. Because the city died, you die now. Bye-bye. Oh, look at that. More explosions. Let me guess, that woke you up. Oh boy. Well then. Oh my gosh. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh my gosh, this thing looks mad. Oh, triggered. Triggered. Oh, look at him. Triggered. Exactly, Omega. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh. Look at this thing, dude. Gosh, man. It's like I appreciate the attempt of them trying to make characters meaningful in this series. Never really been done before in a Godzilla movie all that much. But at the same time, it's like we don't really watch Godzilla for that sole purpose, really. I mean, it's there and it's nice to have because you gotta have some human aspects, right? But freaking, let's be honest, Godzilla's the main focus of every movie that he's in. And I feel like that's just not really being done. It's kind of just like Attack on Titan Eren Yeager booty, where this guy is immune to everything. He's the chosen one. He'll be able to do whatever. Is that normal? Is that nano or is that actual tears? I don't know. I don't know. We won't know. We won't find out. We probably will. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Now that death actually has some meaning to it. Because either way, they're both lose. Okay, who's that crying? Oh, it's over. Oh my god. Oh, thank goodness. It's over. Is there? Oh, there's something at the end there. Let's skip to that. Skip to this. There's something at the end. What is it? What is it? More build up? More build up. Here we go. Here we go. Credits are nice and all. But, yeah. Ah! What? What was that, dude? He sounded... Dude, I bet you he is some Godzilla hybrid somehow. Oh, man. Where my life help me. Okay, here we go. That one thing that we didn't hear. I swear it better be worth it. I swear it better be worth it. Putting this at the end better be worth it. Tell him. Please say it's King Nagora. I swear if it isn't. Freaking please. Please say it. Yes! Thank you! Oh my gosh, we better see that goon. I swear we better see that goon in the gosh darn the next movie. Freaking holy cow. Thank you. Maybe the movie will be good with an actual monster in the movie. Like, my gosh. The next movie might be saved, dude. Holy freaking cow. Rip my life. Oh my gosh, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna leave my house right now, dude. I'm about to go. I wouldn't know who that is. It's the freaking... It's like King Nagora is like the freaking Godzilla's main foe. Like his greatest foe, and he's like a freaking three-headed crazy winged dragon and stuff. He's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, freaking rip my life. Okay, well, I called that booty at the end. I didn't know what he said freaking when the first scene happened. I should have known really back then, but you know, the third movie might be actually good. With another monster in it, like we might actually get something that's worth our time, unlike the first two movies and like this one. Like pretty much there's just man, like I know this is an animated series and like trying to make it to where it's more based around the humans and stuff, but it's just like, who watches Godzilla for that? I don't watch Godzilla for that, really. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's nice to have the human likable aspect of things, but you know, really it's all about the Godzilla, man. Like, I wasn't really too bothered by Shin Godzilla. A lot of people would say Shin Godzilla was a bit boring on the human side. I mean, it was. I mean, there wasn't freaking nothing there really to go off on, but really the Godzilla was the standout like freaking character of the movie. It's his movie, so you know, really anything that is after that, freaking, it's whatever. I'll take what I can get, really. And it wasn't to the point where it made the movie awful. The Godzilla in Shin Godzilla was great. It was amazing. It was terrifying to watch. It's the first time I've ever been terrified of Godzilla and the idea of Godzilla. And it just made me feel like, wow, this is what it must felt watching the first 1954 Godzilla movie. It was, the embodiment of destruction, of terror, of fear. It's just all those things in an actual physical form in that first movie and stuff. And it just made me feel like, wow, okay, this is what it must have felt. It must have felt pretty scary. It's like, and it's just none of that. Like, this movie hits on none of those things whatsoever. And it's just the whole Mechagodzilla freaking, the whole Mechagodzilla thing is just totally just not even worth it, and just like super freaking convenient and so broken, it's not even funny. And it still got freaking, torn to shreds or whatever. My gosh, help me. As long as they execute it right. Yeah, I mean, as long as they do it right. I mean, so far, freaking, there's just weird stuff in this movie, man. It's just things that are just like, why even bother? Why couldn't you just make up some random city? Why even? It's like, to me, it's like, oh look, it's like Godzilla, or it's like Mechagodzilla, but it's not Mechagodzilla kind of thing. And it's just like, why would you tease us like that? Like, why would you even do that? Like, when I remember what I was gonna say a little bit like a while back. Like, to me, this series already like painted itself in a corner, because first off, they like I said, there's a prologue to all this for this wonderful, I say wonderful, but really, for this series, there's a prologue to it. And the prologue is actually more intriguing because literally every single monster from almost every kaiju movie appeared multiple times throughout 1 year, 2 years, throughout a span of multiple years, maybe even decades. And it sounded crazy, like, hearing this, and freaking, I was like, whoa, that's even more interesting. Just every monster popping up throughout like a year, freaking decades, of just monster attack upon monster attack. Because, usually when we see, Godzilla movies, they're pretty spread out, and there's not really a long going continuity with it. Each movie, it's like its own installment, really, for the most part, or it has its own little continuity with it that doesn't really match up with all the other movies. And it's like, it would have been cool to see this monster attack after monster attack after monster attack after monster attack until you just lead up to the apocalypse, to where you just get to like, all right, the Earth is done, then you get to the whole like people escape in space, and now they're coming back to Earth to see what's going on, all that stuff. Like, that's where I would have started off. But they kind of painted themselves in a corner where people already, like, are going to be like, well, really, like, what the heck is this? Like, you didn't show us any of the monsters. You told us, like, a lot of the monsters that we love and cherish were around. But, you skipped that whole thing that was actually interesting. And even the aliens that are in the movie apparently popped up as well in this prologue. Skip all that, and just get into this whole thing. And it's just like, rip my life. Like, the actual interesting thing you skipped, so you paint yourself in a corner there. Then you freaking got rid of all the possibilities that can destroy Godzilla, like the first Mechagodzilla that got destroyed, So there really wasn't no other way to really destroy the bigger Godzilla, I guess. They destroyed the smaller one in the first movie, and even then it just felt weird, because it's just like, all right, like, you took him down, but it's kind of weird because that makes all the other, I don't know, like, that just, to me, it just makes that Godzilla that they took down, like, just totally way weaker than any other Godzilla, because Godzilla is just a tank, dude. He can just take on multiple hits from convenient weaponry and, military freaking weaponry and whatnot. So it's like, really, the only thing that's like, the kryptonite of Godzilla is another monster, more or less half the time. Or there's like other kind of things that can take him down in a somewhat convenient way, but it's not too out of place and not too, I mean, it's a reach a little bit, but it's not like crazy like nanotechnology that can create their own city and, you know, freaking buff people up somehow and make them into supermen, and, you know, then you sacrifice yourself to be one with it and make it even stronger or process stronger, and you know, it's just like, man, you guys paint yourself in the corner so much. You got rid of the, you know, conventional things that usually would be okay to take out Godzilla. And then you had, so because of that, you got to go way left field and get this crazy nanometal booty that's like so far left field and so broken. You know, and you're just looking like, really? Holy cow. Like, this is nuts. Like, what is up with this? Like, rip my life, dude. It's just so, there's just so much that it just hurts. It just feels like they wanted to do, you know, an animated series, and, you know, they wanted to do it with, you know, something else. You know, it's like they had a concept idea for something else, but because they had Godzilla right there, and they were like, well, okay, I guess we'll just have to work with this. We'll shove Godzilla in there while we work with our, you know, concept of these people that we have, you know, for this technically other concept that, you know, freaking has nothing to do with Godzilla. Because honestly, this is just not really a Godzilla movie. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't, though. Like, just go through any Godzilla movie. It actually, you know, has something to do with Godzilla throughout majority of the movie. And this one is just like, has so many other conflicts in it, and it's just all over the place, that Godzilla is like literally the last thing that's on the list of all this. I just turn on my music just to have something, just noise. It's just like it's like the last thing on the list, you know? It's like, oh, it's just we got one more movie to go here. I don't know when it's gonna be out, but it'll be out, that's for sure. And hopefully with King Ghidorah, it'll be good. Because, man, oh man, this movie needs some monsters in it. And it needs some monster fighting for the life of it. And Omega agrees with me. Omega's like, yes. Like, this movie badly needs some monster fighting. Because, honestly, all the other conflicts in the movie was just really just like, okay, sure. But what about Godzilla? Like, I don't even freaking know, man. Like, when you hear about a Godzilla movie, you just assume that it's about Godzilla, even though, yes, there are humans in the human aspect of majority of the movies. Actually, almost all of them. Maybe there's like a couple where I think it was just like one was a no, yeah, all of them were pretty much about Godzilla except for this one. You know, you just don't expect a Godzilla title going into all this anime, all this anime conflicting booty. I'm gonna wonder what they're gonna come up with next. Like, what kind of crazy thing they're gonna come up with next, man? Like, is it just gonna be like some other crazy city? Because that broken city's gone. Okay, and as far as I know, Mechagodzilla was in the beginning, in the prologue. It was pretty much the last thing they had. I'm sorry, I closed that. Freaking the last thing they had in the prologue. And basically, Mechagodzilla City was the last thing they had as well, without even knowing it, until they discovered it. You know, that was the last ray of hope. So, are they just gonna like freaking summon King Ghidorah now, and the world will just be even worse off than what it was, or the people, or the alien people? Are they gonna just freaking? Because I think those are supposed to be the aliens from the King Ghidorah movie, or whichever movie that was, where they were introduced and they were like cockroach people and whatnot, and they summoned freaking King Ghidorah to freaking, you know, attack Godzilla, and then he teamed up with like probably like freaking Rodan or Anguirus or something. I don't know. There's so many movies of King Nagoro in it, I can't remember which one it was. There's so many. Because like I said, King Nagoro is like one of Godzilla's main foes, is like the big baddie. Even though, you know, freaking Godzilla countless of times has basically drop kicked that fool into an oblivion. You know, so it's like he's not much of a threat really, if you ask me, because Godzilla just freaking murks that dude. Half the time you see him. Rip my life, dude. I don't know what to say about this movie. I didn't like the first one. Didn't really like the second one. Not really, no. I mean, there's just so much. There was just so much going on. You had the whole thing with the Mothra people, and that didn't go anywhere. Like, I just feel like everything is just being built up. You know, it's just like, I don't think people know how to do trilogies correctly, you know? Like, maybe they're being pressed for time. I don't know. Like, I really don't. Like, I just don't think people know how to make a trilogy where every movie is its self-containing movie that has a start and a finish, but it's also like the overarching story isn't quite finished, but that movie itself, that movie contained alone, is complete. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like I know this comparison will probably not make much sense because it's just completely two different things, but still, freaking just look at Star Wars, man. Look at Star Wars. Look at the trilogy that is, man. Each movie is its own movie from start to finish. I mean, like, before Star Wars was even completed, freaking every movie that came out was its own thing. The first Star Wars had its own beginning and ending. The second one as well. You know, it's like, I mean, it wasn't too much of a cliffhanger. You know, it was kind of there, but you know, it pretty much wrapped everything up right by itself. You know, and then you had to wait for the third one. You know. And, you know, that finished the whole thing finally. But each movie felt like its own movie because guess what? You know, freaking, if it didn't, freaking people would just probably be like, wow, that cliffhanger was awful. Freaking what the heck? You know, Darth Vader's Luke's father, what? You know, if it ended there at that scene, you know how many people be mad, man? So that's why you should, you know, I don't know, when you're doing a trilogy, freaking make it feel like it's complete. You know, don't set things in there that's supposed to, you know, be build up, you know, like if you're going to put something in that part of the series, of the trilogy or whatever, then flesh it out. Make it completely fleshed out and, you know, make it to, you know, where you get a good idea of like, okay, well, all right, so those are those people, this and then the other. You know, don't leave anything out, what I'm basically saying. You know, it just felt like there was a lot left out still. Like, the guy was dropping all this exposition of, like, who these Mothra people are. There's, like, descendants from insects somehow. I don't know how he did that research still. But apparently he was doing all this research off screen and stuff and discovered all this. And then it kind of got dropped in the middle of the movie. Like, once Mechagodzilla City was discovered, that whole entire Mothra freaking, like, plot line got dropped. It got freaking dropped like out of space. Just like freaking just ninja kick it. Boom, there it is in the atmosphere. Gone. You know, it's like it's crazy, man. It's just, they just did a really poor job in balancing all those freaking plot lines and all the conflicts and stuff, man. It was just too much. It was just too much. Like it's just crazy, man. It was just crazy. I just didn't like that. I didn't like that freaking. You have plot A over here about the Mothra people. And then you go into the Mechagodzilla City. Gosh, that's a mouthful. That's not even an attractive freaking word to even say. Mechagodzilla City. Rip my life. Mecha City would have even been better. Like, my gosh, help. You know, it was just way too much going on for me. Just way too much. I just can't take it. There's just so much going on. And then you had the other plot line where the other dudes wanted everyone to sacrifice themselves for reasons. You know, like I didn't even get that. Like, why do you have to sacrifice? I know they explained it But still, logically, it doesn't make sense because freaking the nano metal that the city's made out of is so broken. Do you really need to sacrifice yourself for? Like, do you really need to sacrifice yourself? Personally, I don't think so. I mean, like I said, I know they explained it. It sure makes sense. Freaking, freaking, I guess in the movie, it's like supposed to be like some kind of crazy processing power. You ascend to a higher level, I guess, with the city. But at the same time, it's like, why though? Like, the city's already broken. Like, the city was already doing a bunch of stuff that freaking was like above and beyond like anything that you freaking have right now in your artillery. Like, I don't even freaking know. Like, gosh darn it, man. Well, hopefully the next movie will be good with some actual monster fighting. That'd be nice. That'd be good. I think that would make a lot of people happy. It'll make me happy just to see one monster fight. Just one. One would be good. This whole freaking human booty thing is just, I don't even know. Yes, again. It would be nice, like freaking, gosh darn it, dude. I can't wait for freaking, gosh darn, the second Godzilla movie. It's going to have freaking Rodan, Mothra, and King Ghidorah all in the same movie. Like, that booty's going to be good, dude. I mean, there's going to be fighting left and right in that movie. Like, hopefully not all the one thing I hope about that movie is I hope all the monsters don't die. If anything, King Ghidorah should die. And maybe Mothra. Because, Mothra's a good guy. And, seeing Mothra sacrifice herself would be, give you the feels, right? So, if anything, those are the two monsters that should die. But, like, Rodan, should stay alive for maybe the next movie. And then other monsters should pop up, like Anguirus and freaking Megalon or whatever. I forgot his name. Other monsters should pop up for Godzilla versus King Kong, or it should just be King Kong versus Godzilla is fine too. But it'd be cool if other monsters are trying to interfere, like trying to stop them from like meeting each other or something. Like they meet monsters on the way, like King Kong and Godzilla, like they meet monsters on the way that are trying to stop them, and they just freaking crush all of them, and they meet up, and it's just like the final fight, and you're just like, go boy, like let's go, let's see this booty, Rip my life, but that's just wishful thinking. We'll see what they do. Hulk versus Godzilla, dude. Hulk doesn't even have a chance, man. Get out of here with that. Hulk doesn't even have a chance. Yeah, and that's a shame too, because it's like, probably not. No, he wouldn't, dude. Freaking Godzilla would just sit on that fool. Especially this version of Godzilla in this movie. This Godzilla in this movie is just absolutely OP. Absolutely OP. It's got freaking abilities that, freaking, I mean, we don't see much of it, but it does have certain abilities that freaking are just really broken. This Godzilla has a shield. Even the other Godzilla in the first movie had a shield. This thing can freaking, he didn't use his tail this time, but this guy can freaking use his tail to do a crazy shockwave and explode everything. This thing can freaking, shoot out the trigger. I'll call it the trigger blast. Freaking, it just throws out the trigger wave. Yeah, the trigger wave. There you go. That's better. The trigger wave. It did that in the first movie too. It has the trigger wave, and then it has the atomic breath. Like that Godzilla in this movie is probably the most powerful Godzilla we've ever encountered. I mean, honestly, actually, Shin Godzilla is pretty up there too, because Shin Godzilla is pretty OP. Although it did have some drawbacks, so it wasn't too crazy. Although the evolution aspect of that Godzilla did make it very formidable and very freaking terrifying, because that Godzilla would literally evolve with every situation that it was being thrown at, and then had a couple of drawbacks here and there, but it was still pretty strong. But yeah, this Godzilla is probably the strongest one. It's definitely the biggest Godzilla we've ever seen. Probably one of the strongest Godzillas we have ever seen. But unfortunately, it's in a series that just doesn't really deliver on what a Godzilla movie should be, what it should be, what it has to be. It's just going off into its own thing. This series here, and don't really like it. No, don't really like it. Like I said, if it was me, if I was doing this, I would have shown all the the prologue stuff. All the prologue stuff would have been shown. That would have probably been the first movie, actually. Probably would have been called like Godzilla, Dawn of or it would be like maybe like a ripoff from like Planet of the Apes, like Dawn of the Planet of Godzilla or something. Like, who knows? But freaking, it would have been cool to see a monster apocalypse just happening, just like all. I mean, basically that's what's gonna be Godzilla 2. Like, I would see that. Like, I would want to see that. Maybe that's why they couldn't go that route. Maybe that's why they didn't want to show it, because Godzilla 2 that's being made by Legendary Pictures, you know, freaking, maybe that's why they didn't want to go that route. But still would have been cool to see. Still, while we're waiting. You know, we gotta wait until the freaking next May for Godzilla 2. So, whatever. But if I had to rate this, what would I rate this, man? What would I rate this? I don't know, dude. I don't know what I would rate this. 4.5 out of 10, Omega says. Oh, man. I think I'm even lower, dude. I think I'm like at a 3. 3 out of 10. Because freaking... Oh... Because there's still not that many characters that I can truly say I care about. Or that I like. In this series. Like, everything just feels like it's not being naturally executed. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's naturally happening. Like, these characters they just don't feel natural enough. Like, this guy, like I said, watch the first movie. I encourage you, if you watch this movie and you haven't watched the first one, please watch the first one. The first one's even more ridiculous because the main character gets in charge just because that's what the story demands it. Like, that's what the story demands it to be. Like, he has to be in charge. like it just doesn't naturally happen, or it just doesn't it just doesn't go in a way where it just feels like, oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. All right, that seems legit. Like in the first movie, that dude was locked up in jail. They bring him out to come up with some plan, I think, in the first movie. Then they go down, attack all these like freaking flying like mini Godzilla creatures, mini dragon Godzilla creatures, fights them, lose a couple of people. I think some of them were like the actual leaders of that freaking mission. They all go away. That one alien dude was apparently next in line. He's like, well, I'm gonna give all the power to this guy. He's the leader now because reasons. And it's like, oh, okay, he totally deserved it. But he was like freaking in handcuffs for the entire movie up to that point. And it's like, oh yeah, but he deserves the lead. He deserves the lead. And then he fails at the end of the movie. People get wiped out. Mind you, he doesn't even get upset about that. Like, a lot of people died at the end of the movie of the first one. Doesn't even get upset about that. That I have a problem with, because I'm like, you should, like, just be devastated of that, because you just freaking put a bunch of people to their deaths. Even though it's not directly your fault, because you had no idea there was a bigger Godzilla, or the original Godzilla was still around, you know? But still, you should, as a human being, you would still feel like you have some kind of influence, or, you know, something on that. Like, you know, it's just a human thing to do. It's like, even though you're not directly, you know, it's not directly your fault, you still feel like it is. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like one of the human natures that we've kind of all get into sometimes. There's some people who just don't give a fudge. But, you know, just generally speaking, you know, freaking, he wasn't upset about that. and then he's still the leader, even though he failed. And, you know, even though, yeah, he is a captain, I'm not sure what the other ranks are in their whatever military system, but, you know, freaking, you would think they'd be like, oh, well, you're not freaking gonna lead us again. Like, get out of here. Like, you think, like, everyone would have distrust in him or something, you know? Like, oh, just help me, please. I could be here all day just talking about this logic here. Because if that happened, if I was writing it and that happened, I'd be like, well, everyone's mad at you because you freaking, like, you know, even though it's not your fault, you know, people tend to blame people. You know, it's like, I would have made everybody mad at him. They don't trust him. You know, it would have been like, you know, another fall from grace kind of thing. Although he never really was up on a pedestal to begin. I mean, he was there just because, but freaking it wasn't really like he earned it. So, I mean, really, it just doesn't do much. Anyways, I would just rewrite the whole thing if you ask me, because no matter what you do, you're just still painting yourself in the corner no matter how hard you try to fix this gosh darn booty. You know, like, you just started from scratch. You know, I said the same thing about the DC freaking movies. You know what? Just start from scratch, because even if you try to fix it, it's still just not going to make sense. You know, just keep burying yourself, you know, just digging that hole. Rip my life, dude. But, oh, so many issues. So many issues I have with this. So many issues, you know, but it's like, you can see this as its own thing, really. You know, picking. That's one good thing, at least. It's not being tacked with any other of the Godzilla movies. It's its own little bubble. And thank goodness for that. And hopefully they'll never do anything like this again, because it's just really not what people are asking for, or what they're looking for. Like, I mean, when it was first announced, this Godzilla anime, I mean, yeah, I was pretty interested in seeing what it was. Maybe a little hype even. And now that it's here, and now that it's like, you know, not really what a Godzilla, you know, freaking movie is. I don't know. Like, I would maybe forgive this. I would maybe forgive this freaking series if it was more of a television show. If it had the television setup where it was like, all right, here's season 1, season 2. It has 10 episodes, 13 episodes, whatever. You know, whatever. Right? But it's a movie length, gosh darn animated series. And it's just nothing. Like, it's just nothing compared to any other Godzilla, you know, freaking movie. And it's like, if it was a television series, you know, it would make sense, because you have to break up your time. You have to flesh out characters, flesh out certain plot points, this, that, and the other. It wouldn't be so weird. Like, certain plot points can be dropped because, well, it's a, you know, television series, you know, format, so you know, you kind of have to drop some stuff to get to other things, and then maybe return to that in the next season, you know, this, that, and the other. But it's like, nope, it's a movie, so it's like, it just doesn't flow well when you do that. Like, okay, I think I'm done. I'm just hurting my brain. I'm burning rubber here. Oh, rip my life. Well, one more movie to go, I guess. One more movie to go, and we can all be happy that it's over. My gosh, I swear if there isn't a monster fight in the third movie, this is just a failure. A failure at what a kaiju movie. It's already a failure, let's be honest, but it'll be even a bigger failure than what it already is. Because it's definitely not a kaiju movie. It's definitely an animated series. I'll give it that. Is it a good one? Not really, no. Not really. No. Nope. Anywho, before I cry on stream, I'm gonna go. So take care. And, yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Bye!